What's going on, recliners? Welcome back, or welcome to the channel. I'm Brian, and today I'll be checking out another episode of The Umbrella Academy, the final season, Season 4, Episode 4. So the biggest takeaways from the last episode: most of the Umbrella Academy went to see Reginald, who is helping them get their memories back as to what really happened to Ben, how he died. It appears they were all brainwashed and never given the true story. So maybe that info will come out in this one. There were a couple of stragglers who weren't present. Ben went to rescue Jennifer, and he went full tentacle and just ripped up Jean and Jean's compound. Speaking of Jean and Jean, they prevented some of their guards from hurting Jennifer and Ben for the bigger picture. Whatever that is, don't know yet. Something to do with the cleanse and how Jennifer is the one to cause it. Also, what her connection is to Ben, I don't know yet. Maybe it has something to do with how he died in the original timeline. Again, gonna have to wait and see. And then lastly, Klaus, he was captured by his ex-drug dealer, I'm assuming. And because he owes him like 40 G's, he's probably going to be forced to do something for him that's unbecoming. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into this one. But before we do, as always, if you guys enjoyed today's video, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So yeah, let's check out Season 4, Episode 4 of The Umbrella Academy.
We have a mission to do. Number 1, round up the children.
Let's go, get your asses in gear.
You just got back from rehab.
California is sober, Allison.
Man, he was in rehab that young? What are they all, like 14, 15 here?
Why aren't you dressed?
Not going.
But we'll be one man down.
Relax.
Take that off immediately. You look ridiculous.
So I'm assuming this is the mission that Ben dies on, and he was ready to sit it out.
Number 1 will take point.
What about me? What should I do?
Stop asking questions.
Hmm.
Do not, under any circumstances, open the container.
This is new. They have an umbrella mobile.
Buckle up, children.
Hey, Pogo. I don't think we've seen him since Season 2. Is he gonna open the container? Jennifer?
What the hell are you doing? There's someone in here. We have to get her out. That wasn't part of the plan. So what? Ben.
Oh my god. Oh, sick transition into the logo. A sad transition, but still cool nonetheless.
You murdered our brother!
Different guy, calm down.
May I remind you that it was the other Sir Reginald Hargreaves who committed this horrible act. Would have set off a cataclysmic chain of events leading to the extinction of all humanity.
Years ago, I synthesized a new element. A second particle was created, Durango. They cause a reaction.
Oh, that's with all the glowing when they touch.
The other particle, it is inside of Jennifer.
And what happens if we do?
We end the world.
So another Tuesday for them.
Well, how was I supposed to know Ben was infected with this, whatever this thing is?
I've heard enough.
Whoa, what are you doing?
It's time to hunt. We must act before it's too late. Oh!
How about you shut your mouth?
Don't even think about it! Spare me the waterworks. One life isn't more important than the entire planet.
It's a good point.
But I know now you don't know shit!
It's enough.
You took your sweet time.
Our most gifted medium is in today.
Don't be shy. Come on in.
Why does this seem so fitting for Klaus?
And how old was Dick?
62. Swerved to miss a deer and drove headfirst over a cliff.
Nah. Always hit the deer. Never try and avoid it. You cause more damage or injury. Or worse. I almost died trying to avoid a deer.
Beloved Dick.
Hey! Al!
He's here. Well, the man outside said that you would be able to provide certain services.
Hop on board, Dick.
That's your sweet peachy ass.
It really is you.
Ben is an asshole. I'll give you that, but a mass murderer.
All right, so my guys tell me that this whole farm actually belongs to those two lunatics who ambushed us.
That makes sense that they're allowed to be in this massive crime scene.
Rigor, I'd say time of death was 6, maybe 7 hours ago.
Detective show.
Wichita PD. Thursday nights at 9, 8 Central.
We travel back to the original Jennifer incident. Stop your Ben from ever touching that Jen.
All right, fine. First sign of trouble, we're coming back. I don't suppose we can explain any of this.
He's like a sponge that can take no more water.
And she did just drop the bomb on him. Like, she needs a break.
I can save him.
Look around. He's beyond saving.
Sir?
Mr. Five, I thought you said you had this situation under control.
Okay, you see these two idiots over there? Those are my brothers. Show them around, maybe let them hold some guns.
You're asking me to babysit. I understand you gentlemen have a keen interest in the CIA.
Yeah, I don't recall Luther ever showing an interest. I know Diego wants to, but...
We're gonna need suits. Suits? Yeah, man. Gotta look the part, playboy.
Once upon a time, I had bad oysters in Cairo.
Code words.
Do you know why my dog is called Rolex?
Because he's a watchdog.
Haha!
Thank you, sir.
Ever since we were kids, this is exactly what he does. He messes up, he gets in some kind of shit, and who does he call? Me.
So why do you keep trying to save someone who can literally save himself?
So are you gonna go look for him, or...?
Maybe just this once.
You know, at this rate, I'm gonna have that debt paid off in no time.
What's it gonna be, my little star?
Just gonna keep him hooked. One hell of a fast food place.
Any updates on our missing person?
No, ma'am, but we are still waiting for some teams to report in.
Bring him over. Can we help you?
May I call you Gene?
No, you may not.
Jane, don't be rude.
Oh, he didn't like that.
Discuss the missing girl.
It's the old-ass TVs.
What year is it?
I'm going insane.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about you since we met. I feel like breaking down this wall right now.
Once we get some rest, I think it's best if we go our separate ways.
Avoid getting killed, and warp back to 2006. Stop Ben from ever going on the Moldovan mission.
I don't really get this whole subway thing. Like, I'm more of a DeLorean kind of person, you know?
Nice. I wonder if this system was put into place for Five and his power, or does it belong to someone else and they're gonna have a run-in at some point? She's back for seconds.
Oh, what's gotten into you?
Shut your mouth.
What money?
Don't play dumb with me.
Oh! Never tell you, you heartless whore.
Klaus knows where it is now, though. Is that how he gets out from his life of servitude? Go gets this guy's money and pays off his debt finally?
I know where he hid the money.
Give me the brooch, and then I'll tell you the location.
It's a shitty deal.
First National Bank of Zurich.
Oh, he's gonna use it to pick the lock? I don't know, I feel like he could have done something different.
We should be out there finding Ben, not holed up in some office.
In the heart of the most powerful intelligence apparatus in the history of the world.
Alright, let's go sign him.
We're not here to kill him, Lila. Just diverting him.
Making sure it doesn't go on the Moldova mission.
Are you kidding me? You just got out of rehab.
I'm California sober, Alfonso.
Who the hell are you?
Rude. We're the Phoenix Academy. Okay, well, look, we're in the wrong timeline, but clearly we're in the neighborhood. Take this train 3 stops to this squiggly line. Transfer at the division symbol.
Bitch, come to mama.
Ah, okay. He sent her to a different location. It's actually at the gravesite. I was wondering where he got the first Bank of Zurich from.
Bingo.
Poor doggo, though. Let the little guy rest in peace.
Surprise.
How did you... Oh, Richard never trusted banks, sweetie.
0%. I could probably live with that. Just take it.
You had to bring your big boys with you?
That's right. How about I put a hole in that jacket?
I was so not expecting that.
Best case scenario for him.
Oh, Quinn!
Spoke too soon. Oh no. It's like my worst nightmare right there. A lot of people's worst nightmare. And it's getting worse.
I can remove Ben's marigold.
That's not possible.
I've done it before. You never did understand what it means to be a part of a family.
More evidence humans are an inferior species.
But in every timeline, you're also a complete asshole.
That was our stop.
Express.
Express to where? That's not good. Oh. What the? Okay, so just got finished up with episode 4, and yeah, that ending was pretty nasty. So we now know what happened to Ben, how he died in the original timeline, and surprise, surprise, it was Reginald. Now, in the beginning, yes, he's a dick for doing that. Now, based off the end of this episode, kinda justified. So, I think back to Infinity War with the whole thing with Cap and Vision, like, we don't trade lives, but it's like either Vision goes or half the universe. Not to this extent, but if Ben and or Jennifer didn't go, then they would destroy all human life. It's like, okay, maybe in this instance, it's not a bad idea to trade one life for the sake of others. Because, damn, that hotel clerk just got emptied out. Like, ugh, that was nasty. So yeah, I don't know if it's just Ben and Jennifer. If they touch, it like releases this world-ending effect. Is it anyone with Marigold in their system? And if it is that, then why is only Ben drawn to her? So, I don't know. We definitely got some questions answered in this one, but of course, there's still a lot more unknowns left. Yeah, the whole thing with Victor and Reginald, Victor wanting to save his brother and not kill him, I can understand that, but I don't know if things are going to work out the way he wants them to. We had Gene and Jean. They went to that chicken Burger King place, and yeah, they're getting their cronies all together to hunt for Ben and Jennifer and enact the cleanse. Don't know why David Cross's character was there. I really don't know what his plan is in all of this. In the beginning of the season, he's like, find my daughter. She's not really his daughter. Then he meets up with Ben, tells him to go break her out, and now he's speaking to Gene and Jean. Like, what the hell is his endgame? No freaking clue. We had Lila and Five hopping the subway rails, trying to go back to prevent Ben's death, but instead they ended up in another timeline universe where the Sparrows and the Umbrellas were merged into what they refer to as the Phoenix Academy. That was short-lived, and then they hopped out of there real quick. Now they're back on the train, and they got onto an express line, and where they're going to end up, won't know until the next episode, but I don't know, the way things have been going, can't be anywhere good. We have Diego and Luther. They're getting sent off trail to get out of Five and Lila's way by going to tour the CIA and hang out there. But something tells me that they will uncover something there that will further the plot and help them out in their endgame. So, gotta wait and see on that. Klaus, back to full Klaus form, the one I know and love. I could definitely see him being a medium in another timeline. It's like, why not use the gifts you can to, make some money for yourself? Just as long as you don't blow it all on drugs, but that's what he would ultimately do anyway, so, he's a mess. But that was cool seeing Mikey from The Sopranos. I finally know Al Sapienza from The Sopranos, and yeah, that was just cool, especially since I just finished season 1 of The Sopranos for the channel. Took me a while to start that show, but I'm loving that. So if you're a fan of The Sopranos, make sure to check out that series. But yeah, just letting him use Klaus as his body to hook up with his ex. Something different. But hey, it worked for the first go around. The second time, yeah, she just wanted to find out where he hid their money. Seems like a good amount, so I'd probably want to know that too. And he goes and digs it up. There's that whole shootout, and he pays off his debt, yet the prick still locked him in the coffin, and then starts burying him alive. Yeah, that's like one of my worst fears right there, to be buried alive like that. I definitely could be claustrophobic, and I'm sure a lot of people could agree with me, like, that would not be a good time. But hey, I highly doubt he'll be there for long. Maybe his sister will end up finding him. Last we left, her and the daughter were going to look for him, so maybe they're right on his trail and will help save him. Maybe something else will happen. I don't know, but again, I'm sure that'll be addressed in the next episode. So yeah, overall, this was a good one. We got some more exposition. Things are starting to fall into place now. Sadly, there's only 2 more episodes left of the series, so hopefully these next 2 are just over-the-top, action-packed bangers with all questions answered. But that's gonna wrap it up for today's video, guys. If you enjoyed today's video, as always, I'd appreciate it if you could leave it a like. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel as well. So, thanks again, guys, for watching. And until the next one, I'll see you guys soon.